Also, a great way to get into the holiday spirit, and I've been saying it ad nauseum for decades now. It's Clark's Christmas Kids, the 35th edition of Clark's Christmas Kids, kicking off this Sunday at the Walmart in Roswell, 970 Mansell Road. Joining us live in studio, the face of Clark's Christmas Kids. I'm not going to say the brains behind it. You're just the face.
I'm just a figurehead. That's all I am.
You're just a good-looking guy that fronts Clark's Christmas Kids for 35 years. Clark, I am excited, and it's not even my event. You must be bursting right now.
And these temperatures get people in the spirit.
Yes.
It's like we took Atlanta and put it on remote in the tri-state area where you grew up. It's been so cold this week.
Yeah, and you get the Christmas sweaters out, and you bundle up, you get the sweatshirts, and it really puts you in the holiday mood. But again, I mean,
and we're going to be together which day?
I'm scheduled the last day, Sunday, at the Walmart near the Big Chicken. But
we get to dress up in whatever
yes
festive gear they have in the store.
So
that day.
I posted a picture on social about what was going to be on the show. And it was a picture of you and I in like these Sopranos style velour holiday Christmas jumpsuits that we put on pre-COVID and took a picture. We've got to redo those. We need fresh images of us.
Yeah, they've got all the wonderful Christmas sweaters we can put on.
The ugly Christmas sweaters.
Do you remember one year I put on one of those Christmas suits?
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
Like a regular men's suit, except they're all Christmas festive.
Then you bought it, donated it to Goodwill, waited for them to dry clean it, and then rebought it.
Yes. Thanks for that.
Clark, all right, so it's 35 years. I've been here. This will be my 28th Clark's Christmas Kids. For folks that are new to the area, right, because people keep moving here, they're listening. They're like, what is Clark's Christmas Kids? What's the story behind this deal?
Well, I want to make sure that my children get the best they can get every Christmas. It's for the children who are unfortunately in foster care across the state of Georgia. And these kids haven't done anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff that's caused their families to disintegrate. And the kids end up in the care of the state, either in a group home or with a loving foster family. But the thing they don't normally get is anything for their birthday, anything for Christmas. And long, long ago, far, far away, in the Wayback Machine,
a different world,
we started doing this and kind of backed in by our third year of Clark's Christmas Kids to doing this match game where kids were allowed to fill out a wish list, and then our generous listeners fulfilled those wish lists. And, of course, it started off all analog, all in stores. Now it's a hybrid of doing it online at clarkschristmaskids.com or coming to see us at one of the 3 Walmarts we're going to be at this year. If you come to one of the Walmarts, you see pretty much the same thing as you see online. You'll see a child's name, how old he or she is, boy or girl, and what 3 gifts that child has asked for Christmas.
And that's what I love about it. So you'll go to the Walmart this Sunday in Roswell.
Starting noon to 3.
And Clark's Little Elves have these sheets made out for each individual child. So I'll pick one up. Andrew in Smyrna. He's 4 years old, little Andrew Longoria, and then it has his Christmas wish list. And usually it's a big gift, and then a moderately priced gift, and then a lesser priced gift. So
he wants tickets to the Super Bowl for when the Texans get to the Super Bowl.
We'll fulfill that in 2037.
Yeah, that'll be further down the road.
No, but like a tablet might be the big gift, or a football might be the second gift, or magic markers or crayons, and you could literally go and pick and take care of a child.
And it's funny, the older kids want a TV style monitor.
Mm-hmm.
And you think about when we started Clark's Christmas Kids, a TV would have been like, what?
Yeah, $800.
And today, it's one of the cheapest gifts that people can give. We get those TVs so inexpensively, and the kids are small enough that the kids, when they move from group home to group home, they can take their monitor with them and watch video, watch YouTube, whatever.
And sometimes they want comforters or...
the older kids that are aging out, they want, sheets, blankets, comforters, pillows, They want winter coats.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in survival mode.
What-
'Cause
what-
they're about to age out and be put out.
Now, you and I can't relate to this, but for the listeners out there that have that excitement Christmas morning when their kids go under the tree,
You and
like,
me
as a parent, right? It's a
suffer so
great
much.
feeling, Longoria, when you Christmas morning.
Oh,
you-
yeah.
your daughters unwrap their presents. It's exponentially better when you adopt a Christmas kid from Clark's Christmas Kids, because yes, your kids are going to get what they want, but you've also fulfilled the Christmas wish list of a kid in foster care who, without you and your generosity, wouldn't have anything under the tree.
Right.
It's such a warm feeling. When I wake up Christmas morning, I say, first, give me an eggnog, and then I think about all the gifts that the kids are going to be opening.
How many gifts do we have left right now that we need? Have you seen?
20,140.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of gifts.
We've got to take care of over the next, 11 days.
Well, you tell me. Christmas is
We've
in
got-
20
we-
days.
Yeah,
So
but we've got till the 16th
16 to get
to
20,000.
get all of them.
And that number's higher this year because, sadly, there are more kids in foster care this
Yeah,
year.
whenever the economy hits a rough patch, and there's definitely affordability issues, tensions in families increase, stress in families increase, and more kids end up in foster care. I mean, I can tell what's going on with the economy for everyday people from what happens with how many kids we have in foster care.
So in prior years, when we've seen an uptick in foster kids, it's been historically drugs, opioids, fentanyl.
Yeah.
But you think this time it's the economy.
It is the economy.
Yeah.
And, the economy is so split right now. You and I talked about that last month, how there's roughly 30% of Americans that are doing the best they've ever done.
Yep.
And almost everybody else is really struggling because of inflation. Inflation's gotten worse of late. After we went through a really bad cycle with it, it kind of cooled off. Now it's gotten worse again. So there's more stress on families, and families that were on the edge have disintegrated in larger numbers. And that's why we have more children who families couldn't take care of and are now in foster care.
Is it going to be tougher this year for the 35th annual Clark's Christmas Kids? Online at clarkschristmaskids.com. You could donate anytime. We'd love to see you at the Walmarts, but you don't have to. You can donate online. With everything costing more this year, and
Sure.
with tariff pressure, a lot of these toys, these gifts are made in China. Is it
Yeah.
going to be tougher to, is it going to be?
It's costing us $50 more per child
Whoa.
this year
Whoa.
to fulfill the wishes because of the targeted tariffs towards China and other trading partners in Asia.
Yeah.
Because almost all the items that you see on these lists are made in Asia. And so that forced us to increase the amount of money we had to raise this year. And it's
So there's
approximately
8,000 kids, right?
No, there's more.
More
Yeah, it's just a little under 10,000, I think, is where we're ending up.
times 50.
8,000 was last year.
Times
8,000.
$50 more per kid. That's
Right.
significant. Holy
You start
smokes.
multiplying it out, it starts with a 2
Yeah.
in terms of the total amount of money we have to raise.
All right, so
this year.
let's talk to that 30% that are doing better than they've ever done.
Right.
I'm
There are
thinking
many, many
the Eric
great-
Ericksons, the
many-
Von Hesslers.
Right. There are many great causes that you can give to. I don't care what it is. Get out there and help other people.
Yeah.
If this speaks to you, if Clark's Christmas Kid speaks to you, if you think about you as a little child not being with your family this Christmas, imagine that. And you think about a kid who is living that way. If you can help that child out, because remember, that kid is hurting. That kid feels like, what did I do wrong? How did I end up here in this group home or whatever? You are able to tell that child, hey, somebody loves you out there. Somebody cares about you. You are not forgotten. And I can tell you over the years, I've seen how much this means to these kids when they become adults and they come and see us and they're buying for children.
It's now a
'cause-
generational thing. You've been
'cause-
doing this 35 years, and we see not only kids that came in 20 years ago with their parents, and now they're back with their kids, but we see every year, we see someone that was in foster care and got a Christmas gift because of Clark's Christmas Kids, now paying it forward, coming back and buying for kids currently in foster care.
And let me tell you, it means so much to them. You will see grown, tough men crying when they come up and pick out a child, because the memories they have were rough when they were a kid being in foster care. And they know more than any of us how much it means to that young, vulnerable child, that precious child, that somebody stepped forward and helped out that child.
Now,
and it's whatever amount you can afford to give.
Exactly. Like $1. I mean, listen, the 70% of us that are not doing well might not be in a position to donate as much as we did the prior couple of years. Anything, and Clark's Elves will get the most out of that $1, but it's a big hill to climb. 20,000 toys still needed. It's going to cost $50 more per child to fulfill that Christmas wish list. And again, Clark'sChristmasKids.com. You can donate 24/7 online. It's safe, secure. Clark's not selling your info to anybody. All of the money goes to this. There's no overhead charge.
There's no overhead.
Yes.
It's the coolest thing.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But if you've never been to one of the Walmarts, make this the year you come out and see Clark, because there's so many magical moments. I mean, there's too many that I've experienced firsthand, but one that comes to mind, it was a couple years ago, and some guy anonymously came in and he bought like 30 bicycles. He cleared out the Walmart bicycle rack and bought them all. And it was the generosity. You remember what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I sure do.
Like, there's so many moments like that. Or a little kid comes up and with his parents, not in foster care, and they find a 3-year-old and buy for them, and you can see the joy in their faces, and they're telling their parents, listen, you don't have to get me Christmas gifts, get another one for a foster child. Like, those moments, please come out and see us. If you've never been, it's remarkable.
Well, what I love is there'll be people who come in who are just in the store shopping, and I know it's impossible to believe, but there are people who haven't heard
of Clark's Christmas Kids.
Haven't heard of Clark. No, haven't heard of WSB. You know, they don't know anything. They're coming in the store and they see this. That they get a flyer at the door and they're like, "Wow, this is great." And you'll have people who have no prior knowledge who get caught up in the spirit and buy for one or more of these children gifts so they have them Christmas morning. It speaks to a core thing in people, and I just love, this is only around 35 years because it's work.
Yeah.
And
every
people get it. And it's just great. And I got to say something about the governor and first lady.
Mm-hmm.
The program has been through, I think, over the years, 7 or 8 governors.
I think it's 8 administrations.
8 administrations. Yeah. And the Kemps have been so into this. I mean, like nobody's business. It's just absolutely been amazing. And when I go next Monday, I speak at the Lighting the State Christmas Tree, and I'll go in and visit with the governor and first lady back in his offices. And there are toys just piled up everywhere, and they fill a tractor-trailer truck, a trailer. Tractor. They fill one with toys that state employees have donated.
Yeah. It's remarkable. Clark,
yeah,
I got to take
impressive.
a break. It's Clark'sChristmasKids.com. We'll be at 3 Walmarts this Sunday, Mansell Road in Roswell, Saturday the 13th, Pleasant Hill Road in Duluth, Sunday, December 14th in Marietta, near
the Big Chicken.
There you go.
With the beak going up and down.
We're sledding uphill this year. It's going to be a tough task. 20,000 toys needed, $50 more per kid, and a record number of foster kids. But you and I are going to do it. The listeners are going to do it, my friend.
We're not. Our listeners are going to do it.
Clark, always a pleasure. I'll see you at Walmart,
great
buddy.
To see you.